Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Afternoon Drive with Gary, Lil G, Jenkins, and Freda Stukes. Yes, that's me, your girl. You heard that horn, so you know that we're about to keep it moving. Hi, Gary.
Hey, Fred, how you doing over there?
I am doing wonderful, other than I'm having hot flashes. You know,
Uh-oh.
hey, and everybody, all you listeners across the United States, y'all know that I'm a girl that keep it real. I come direct and say exactly what it is because sometimes, we ladies don't want to say exactly what's going on for whatever reason. But again, that's how I was raised. My daddy said, say it like it is. Yeah, I'm a Southern girl. Yeah.
Well, with this heat index being what it is out there.
I know. It's I'm loving it, but I'm also trying to stay cool in between the midst of it all,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, we have a great show, and Gary, our in-studio guest today, I'm so excited. Oh, my, and she's beautiful. For everyone that's streaming that can see right now, turn around, Rose Battle. Look at the camera. See, look at her. And look at her beautiful daughter. Turn around so I can see you. Say hi.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love.
I know that's right. So
the beautiful, talented, the fabulous Miss Rose Battle.
That's right. And with that, we're kicking it off with a special song just about a rose.
Oh, that's so
yes,
sweet.
Yes, we are. Hello, and welcome to the Afternoon Drive with Gary, Lil G, Jenkins, and me.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, that's good. And we also have another beautiful young lady, and I do not want to mess up your name, but I'm going to try it anyway. If I mess it up, just say, Freda, come direct, okay? Is it Naja Alston? Alston?
Yes.
But I got the first part
right. You did
right.
right.
Oh,
good.
Yay!
That's what most people mess up is the first name.
It's the first name, and I got the first name right.
Right.
Oh, okay. I feel good. See, I'm cooling down a little bit from running so much today. Yeah, we're going to have fun on this show, okay?
We're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So let's just loosen up and enjoy, and we're going to educate the public and tell everyone what you all are about and what you're bringing to the table, to the Afternoon Drive. And again, our dear Rose, thank you for saying yes and coming in.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we're just going to dive into it. And my first question for you, Rose, is fashion and entertainment. Mm-hmm. How did you come into this profession?
Well, it was something that I always wanted to do as a young girl. Mm-hmm. And I lived in a small town in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, a small little town. And people always told me that you should be a model, you should be modeling. So I told my husband if I ever moved to a city that I could entertain the act of modeling, then I would try and pursue it. And so when I moved to Atlanta, I did.
Okay.
And that's where the story begins.
Okay, so how long have you been living here in Atlanta?
About 34 years.
Yeah.
34 years.
Now, you all sound like twins saying that. 34 years.
Look, she didn't want me to say it too loud because she's like, okay, I'm trying not to say it too loud. Then everybody's like, okay, how old are you?
Well, both of you ladies are beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're absolutely beautiful. So 34 years ago, you moved here, mm-hmm. and you started, and you say that that's kind of how it started.
That's kind of how it started.
Now, I do know that you have been in ads such as Macy's, Saks, and some more. You can share those with us. How did that get started?
Well, when I first started in the industry, you kind of don't know where to go and who to see, and so you knock on a lot of doors, and those doors doesn't pan out to be what you want them to be. So one day I woke up and said, you know what, I'm going to do this right. I'm just not going to do it at all. And so I partnered with a little small agency, more boutiques such as us, and then from that point things started to happen for me. I started getting commercials and print advertisement, and I ventured on into film and television, and it started from there.
Okay.
So I've pretty much done it all. I've done print advertisement and commercials and fashion shows and trade show staffing and anything that would pay the bills, especially because I was doing it full time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And Gary, I know that you said that you have some questions for her too, right?
Yeah. Who touched your life and or shared that one statement that brought you to your vision and your mission?
Well, I think that Diana Ross, picking up Ebony magazine and Jet magazine back in the day, and seeing her grace the pages in such fashion, and she was just such a fabulous, and she was just such a glamorous person that
Yeah.
that would make you want to be a part
Yeah.
of the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful too.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I mean,
And then
Yeah.
Beverly Johnson, I've recently reconnected with her, just seeing her on the face of the covers of, not only just Jet and Essence and Ebony, but she went on to Vogue and the bigger magazines, and she made history for the African Americans across the country.
yeah.
Yeah. Definitely understand that. Okay, so when did you start your talent scout agency?
Well, I started in 2006. I thought about it for a long time. I had a lot of friends and connections within corporate America, Coca-Cola to be one, and a lot of them were starting to retire. And they said, "Well, Rose, you have such a passion for this. Why don't you become an agent?" So I thought about it for a while, and I said, "You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I should take the leap and try and see where I could go with it." And from that point, I became a vendor for Macy's and America's Mart. I used to model for America's Mart in the showrooms there. So all of those people that I worked with as a model, now they're my clients.
And the name of your agency is Ultimate Model Management, Inc., right?
Correct.
Okay. Where is it located?
We're at 3348 Peachtree Road, Northeast, Tower 200, Suite 700 in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope y'all are listening.
I know
30
that's right. You know?
3348, what now?
Peachtree Road, Northeast, Tower 200, Suite 700, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, because I think I need to be there right now. I'm leaning over. I need to be sitting up, like a lady's supposed to be sitting up. But I know how to do it when I'm supposed to do it. Believe me when I say that, okay? But guess what? We're never too old to
That's
learn.
right, never too
So
old.
guess what? I still need a little sharpening sometimes. So don't be surprised if I end up coming on Peachtree, knocking on that door and say, "Hey, I need some training."
Okay, come on. Come right on. We welcome you.
Absolutely. But how have your profession today changed your life? And I'm asking you that question, too, because, of course, I did not know your daughter was coming with you.
Right, okay.
And this is my third time I'm saying this. She's beautiful, everyone. For those that are not streaming and looking right now, she's absolutely beautiful. She has a very inviting and pleasant smile. I'm a very observant person, okay? and that's key, and it says a lot. So you've been in this industry, and you just mentioned to me before we went live that your daughter and your son are part of your company. So how has this really kind of evolved or changed your life as a mom, and especially when you look at your children?
Well, it has just really been such a journey, from the day that we opened our doors, because it was my intention to start a business and leave a legacy for my children. So I wanted to make sure that my daughter was trained in makeup and my son got the proper training for photography so that they could be at the top of their game. And so since then, Naja has launched her own makeup line. I'm so proud of her. And my son, when things didn't jump off right away, he went on and got his credentials, got CDL license so that he could have something to fall back on, because
that's good.
reality of it, you got to pay the bills.
Yes, absolutely.
And so that he could, be able to do the agency full time.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's. I'm very proud of both of them and the way things have evolved around the start of business.
And guess what? You are leaving a legacy. You really are.
Oh,
so you should be
thank
proud of
you.
yourself. How do you feel about your mom? I see you looking at her and just blushing. Look, hey, everyone, she's looking at her mom just smiling with that inviting smile. Like, look, she's quietly in her internal voice saying, that's my mama. But how do you feel, and being a part of the company to take it to the next level?
I'm very proud of her because she started out, and had a lot of doubts along the way and, being concerned about whether or not it was the right direction when things, were going slow. But she hung in there and she was able to connect with the right people, everybody from Tyler Perry Studios to BET to Turner Broadcasting, and they all endorsed her so that she could, get what she needed in order to get breakdown services to do film and television.
Yeah.
So I don't know very many other agents, especially, minority, that have even done the things that she's accomplished within that time period. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Feel good to hear your daughter talking about
Oh, yeah. I'm crying over here.
it. Gary, I wish you can see them. Hey, they even came in with the same color clothes. I got a little color in this
all
little
are
top. I
tall.
just kind of threw on. Yeah.
Hey, Freda, you got to snap a picture and send it to me.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. I would do that without a shadow of a doubt. Let's talk a little bit about the training. Because one of the training, when I went on your website, I saw model boot camp.
Right, okay.
And when I saw that, now I didn't read all into it, but I saw the title, and the title
Okay.
was a grabber.
Right.
And that's always good to have something that will grab your attention.
Right.
I was like, Lord, models, I hope they don't have them outside running in the heat. Hey, Gary, so they can keep that figure or whatever they need to do, right?
Oh, I know what I was thinking about doing for my boot camp.
What are you thinking about
Yeah.
doing?
So that's all involved in it. I was going to do I have an idea of doing a television show for a boot camp for the comeback of our new album and everything and stuff like that. And
that sounds
You know,
interesting.
with all the artists that I was working with and everything. So I have a pretty good idea of what the ultimate model boot camp is going to be about.
Well, hey, look. Well, while you are doing it, Gary, and while Rose is doing her thing, I'm gonna sit back and look and smile and say, "Okay, I'll be the announcer." But Rose, share with us a little bit about the boot camp that you have and how people can get involved and how often do you hold it?
Okay, we hold it every weekend.
Oh, okay.
We started out, once or twice a month, and then we got such a overwhelming response where more people want to attend the boot camps, and we are going to increase it as we move along. But right now we have them every weekend, and they're, you learn things that models really need to know when they are venturing into the industry. Things that I wish I would have had someone like me that would tell you the things that you need to know so that you don't bump your head every time you go out and you want to know want to know what to do and where to go, and if you don't have someone to lead you, then that you're kind of left open. So you're taught things about what to wear to a go-see, what kind of things
But what's a go-see?
when you go into to an audition.
Okay, you call it a go-see.
A go-see.
Go-see.
If you're going to an audition, you're going to a go-see.
Okay.
So everybody's, okay, well, what's a go-see? So
Yeah.
you know without a doubt that a go-see is that you're going to a casting director, or you're going to on an audition for whether it's Belk or Macy's or whether it's America's Mart or whether it's
Yeah.
film and television, you're going to an audition and it's considered go-see. You're
Okay.
going to learn things also, how to pack your model's bag. So many models don't know what to have in their bag, and when they go and if they're working in a showroom, if they don't know what things to have or what kind of things to have in a shoe bag, then they go and they're half-stepping, and they could not. The clientele that you go in and if you go because you're beautiful and you go unprepared, then they may not call you back for the next job, or they may not call you back the next day because you're unprepared. So it just gives you an inside view on everything that you need. and everything that you should and should not have, and everything from your photographs to your portfolio.
Yeah.
They are all tools of the industry.
Yeah. And one simple but very important word that you just used was being prepared. You said prepare.
Prepared.
And that's in any industry, whether it's professional, whether it's social, whatever you're doing, you need to be prepared.
Right.
Right.
You actually need to, because even though we do not supposed to judge, but as human beings, sometimes we tend to do it anyway.
Yeah, we do.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like I'm in here looking like a hot mess today, y'all.
No, you're
Look,
not.
I was driving putting lips. I should have had your lip gloss. I had my lip gloss on. But guess what? When I came in, I was rushing everyone, and it goes back to being prepared. Just like you said, well, the modern lady. I said, I got it. I don't know if you know what I said. I got it.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Even though I was running, thanks Ashley for reminding me late last night about Ashton, my grandson. But that's a shout out. But with that being said, guess what? I'm still prepared for today.
Right.
And you have to be.
You have to be.
So I like the fact that you are preparing the young men, young women, or whatever ages they are, to pack, because you need to have that entire package kind of put in there together, right, Gary?
You do.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you always have to be on point 150%.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
yeah.
perception is everything.
Yeah.
People come to me
Yeah.
because we do film and television, so we submit talent for all of the television shows.
So you're going to submit something for Gary and I?
Absolutely.
No, I'm serious. Hey, y'all, I'm putting her on the spot. And Gary, I know you didn't ask, and I'm just now thinking about it, so I'm putting her on the spot. So, and we always out everywhere anyway, But how do you, what else can you tell everyone that's listening about your company? What would you want them to know before we close out this segment? Because I think it's really exciting. When Collins, my publicist, actually texted me and told me about you, and then he sent me an email, which I was like, oh, wow, yes, when? So I was just really excited, and I love to see women making moves,
Yeah. Yeah.
I love to. Men too, Gary. Okay. But right now, I'm talking about my sisters. But